welcome back to Endless Space 2 with me, JC Proton. Yeah, I had a recording interruption there. Um, so I was talking about this population bonus. At 50, you get plus zero point 0.1 influence per point of industry spent. So, for example, when construction completes on this next project, it will generate 112 influence. You can see that's a very significant amount. I mean, compared to its system produces 9 per turn. So then the next turn is going to produce another 112, and then on this one it's going to produce 32, and on this one it's going to produce 70.4, and so on. So all of a sudden, once I hit 50 population, I'm going to be swimming in influence. I'll just be cranking out a bunch of influence from my industrial production as a side effect from the population. So I'll suddenly have a lot of influence to spend on things like diplomatic embargoes or establishing peace or whatever. I don't think I can do anything. I'll be able to covertly sabotage pirates as well. Okay, that'll be a thing. Cool. So anyway, that's how that population bonus works. Doesn't look like I can tell. What I want to do is tell these guys to get out of my space, but I don't have the option. I don't have the option. Helps if I put my microphone close. Sorry about that. A lot of interruptions this morning. So, okay, so that's where we're at. Movements of ships. Okay, so there's nothing else for him to explore at the moment here in this constellation. Yeah, I'm looking for these little flashy. I wish that was a little easier to see. I wish like it would light up in a different color if there were unexplored curiosities, and like even a different color based on what level curiosity, like green for a 1 or blue or red or orange or purple or yellow or something. Seems like that's a pretty easy thing, could have been done, that was not done in the game, and that would make it a lot easier just visually at a glance, instead of having to look at a system and then wait a few seconds and kind of strain your eyes to see if there's a flash there or not. So, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Alright, let's take a look here. Level 1 life form. Ooh. Okay, hadopelagic life is an anomaly and Harasham. Okay. Reveals all of the hidden isolated nodes near this constellation. So, any isolated nodes that are like off star lanes have now been revealed. Okay, look at that. I might have seen that one before, but definitely don't think I saw that one. Cool. It's funny, that only shows you the isolated nodes that are planetary systems. Like, I'll still come across, don't be surprised if I come across like another nebula or something that's hanging around out here somewhere. It's weird. I don't know if that's intended or what. Kind of an oddity of the game, though. Gonna go here. where's this guy gonna go? Probably here, right? Nothing to see there. No, nothing to see. Move along. Okay, all that's good stuff. Let's try to think this through. I would rather have this guy go to a system over here. So yeah, let's have this guy go over here. See, he has 3 movement left. And he has 5 probes. It's going to take him 2 turns anyway. Might as well fire off a full spread here. And then next turn I'll launch 1 probe, I guess, and then move. Something like that, maybe 2. So he's done for the turn. Poking along. I guess he's just camped out, man. I guess he's just camped out. Definitely running out of ideas here. Have him ready to go. Survival suits in 3. Cool. Industrial party is gaining strength. You know what? Let's go ahead and boost that production. If I have that law in effect, then I won't forget to pass it. Whew, it uses a lot. 20 upkeep. Well, I'm not using that influence for anything else right now. So, and it'll help all these outposts crank out more food. Oh, am I remembering? Did I just remember? Ha ha ha! I think I just remembered. To check and reassign. Yep. Good. It's a good thing to get in the habit of like checking your planet view every turn. or whatever that list of systems is, just sometimes it'll jog your memory and you'll remember something that you would have otherwise forgotten. Like I'm always forgetting. So yeah, I want to reassign these food support systems. That's 98. That's 169. So how about if I make this one supported from AD? Alright, he's still positive, and then AE. How much is he sending? 79 from outpost. I could do AD or AE. If I do AE, the food amount is 47. If I do AD, the food amount is 80. So I'm going for 80. But that pretty much neutralizes population growth on AD. But it's just temporary. It's just for a few turns. It's until these two systems down here each have 3 ships en route. So right now, it's 5 turns from now. So turn 69 or 70, I'll be able to switch back to supporting these two from AA. And hopefully these pirates don't interfere with these food shipments. That will bite really bad if they do. So all the more reason to get this military cranked out. Get those going and things will be much better, much better. Okay, cool. I think I'm actually ready to advance the turn now. And let's see what happens here. Sometimes you can get titanium in one of these. All right. Well, I would say I want to take whatever gives me titanium. Don't have that option. 100 science. That's nice. A load of transvine. Eden incense. I do recall. I am a fan of Eden incense. My populations use it as a booster. That's my preferred luxury. Interesting. Well, that makes me want to have those resources. Inconveniently, that's also Volter's territory. So I'm going to have to make it where their territory has become my territory. If I want that, if I want to get a supply of that delicious luxury. Okay, either stockpile 5,000 dust, which would take like 2 turns, and get Hyperium. Generate 615 industry, get to 200 dust. 2 ships of at least 100. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be having I'd rather have the Hyperium than the dust. So then it's just between, do I want a military boost or a pacifist boost? I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll have that in 2 turns. I'll have that as soon as I start building military ships. I guess I'll boost whichever one is weaker. I guess pacifists are stronger than the militarists, so let's boost the militarists. I mean, it's going to pick up when I start building the military fleets anyway, but yeah, I guess we'll do the militarist option. That's fine. Turns away. $47, $52, $62. It gets 10 approval by getting that guy into a starboard. I really just want to send them this way. I really want to send them this way. Ooh, I could just assimilate him. Interesting. I'm not really using the Transvine for anything. And that would give me some immediate fleet. I think it's fleet that's strong enough that can actually challenge these guys too. It is kind of tempting. 625. I need 20 for my law keep, which I will have enough. But then my law will expire. After a couple of turns. But that would also give me an approval boost by assimilating them, which would be cool, and then that will boost things. Tempting. It's tempting. How far away is my influence boost? Still going to be a few turns. If I'm patient, what'll happen is I'll build fleet. I'll come over here. I'll crush this pirate base. Then I'll put an outpost there. Then I get that system. And it'll save me 600 influence. Right now, 600 influence is a lot. In a few turns, probably 10 turns from now, I'll be rolling in influence and it won't matter. So I guess I'm just going to wait for now. A few more turns won't make a big difference. I guess maybe I'll chance it. Should I chance it? How close are we getting to max over here? Nah. Send it to AF. We'll still send it to AF. I want to get those pirates under control before I start shipping population over there that I worked so hard to grow. Okay, AA pop, food production is cranking up. 30 industry and 69 food right now. When things get really bananas with food production on this guy is when he gets this skill right here. +4 food per original pop and +4 food per pop. So that's +8. So on all of the original population, and he gets a +150%, right? So 8 also adds another 8 +4, so that becomes +20 food per population of original empire. Massive, massive. It's usually hundreds of additional food, hundreds, and it's bananas. It's absolutely bananas. Okay, so he's here. Oh, what's happening here? They're bringing a fleet. Oh, you know what they're gonna do. You know what they're gonna blockade. They're gonna put up a blockade right here and try to starve this system out and intercept food shipments, which means I'm gonna need to build fleet and put it over there and kick them out. Yeah, this is going to turn into armed conflict sooner than later. I'm going to be glad I have these survival suits because I'm going to be building multiple military fleets. I need one to defend down here, maybe one to defend down here. I'm going to need one to take out here, and then maybe prepare for that. But certainly I'm going to need to move stuff up here because I'm going to take these. And I'm going to need to defend those and then go on offense up here because I want to take these resources. So yeah, I'm going to need lots of military. And at some point this will probably deteriorate into conflict because it's a strategic system. And you know, I need to expand, man. So yeah, I'm going to be taking this stuff, going to be taking this stuff, going to be taking this stuff. Yeah. This is going to be eventful. Alright, so this guy's here. Make with the exploriness. Okay. Behemoth Song gives dust and approval. Well, he's not going to make it this turn anyway, so I might as well just go ahead and send one down there. And these are the old designs. This is before I had upgraded them. I had sent them out. So these version 5 revealers don't have these engines. They have the regular speed 3 engines. They have those, the basic warp drives, instead of scavenged ram scoop. It's still 3 points of movement, but it's not with an extra 50% movement per movement point. So they're, you know, a lot slower. It's okay. They'll still make their way forward until they meet too many opponents. And what might happen is when this goes inside of their territory, they may send a diplomatic request saying, move your military ships out of our area. And we'll say, okay. And then it will move to the nearest system that I control, which I think will be down here, which actually puts it in a place where it's useful. So let's see what happens. this one, how much movement is left? 1? Not a lot, right? It's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess it's just enough. Okay. Well, if I go across here, it's probably going to reveal that anyway, so there's no point in sending a probe there. I'll just go ahead and go for it. I'll just go over here. And besides, I only have 1 probe left anyway. And this guy's just waiting, watching the grass grow. Hoping for something to come open out here. Hasn't happened. Ooh. The purple. The dark purple. Not the light lavendery purple, but like the dark royal purple. That's gonna be Riftborn. They're at score 403. Yeah, they're strong. You can usually make peace with them though. Often you can work out some sort of peace arrangement. A lot of times what I'll do with the empires that are like far away, that aren't adjacent to me, I'll go ahead and make peace with them. I'll explore all the curiosities. I don't care how advanced they are. I don't care how much it helps them out by revealing all kinds of rare luxury resources and stuff. That's fine. Because they're far enough away, it doesn't matter. The game will be over by the time I really have to fight them, basically. And them being stronger on the backside of the people that are adjacent to me that I'm in conflict with, sometimes you can make peace with them, and I don't know that I'd go so far as to forming an alliance with them, but you can be friendly with them. And they will often also end up unfriendly with the people who are adjacent to you. And so now the people adjacent to you have hostile forces on more sides. Sometimes they're hostile with each other as well, so all of that helps. The more threats that they have to deal with, then the less they're going to be throwing their military at me. Divide and conquer, as it were. So I guess this guy doesn't really have a purpose down here anymore. There's nothing up here, really. Okay, so this fleet is pretty strong. Most of it is that ship. Then you have a mix of torpedoes and guns. It's a lot of guns in this fleet, which makes them pretty good against torpedoes, but you need to basically go short range with that fleet. Assimilating them would be good. It would be good. It would allow me to start engaging these pirates, and I could put that fleet here and just camp. But I'm only a half a dozen turns away from having fleet anyway. So I'll bide my time. Okay, so yeah, I guess he's just gonna wait. Wait for something to open up out here. And let's see, that guy, I want to get him to here. I'm really just sending that probe because I can. It's overkill, but you know, whatever. All right, let's advance the turn. I guess we'll wrap this recording up as soon as we hit end turn. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Send me comments if you want. Yeah, let me know what you think of the recording. This is my first ever YouTube series, so this is a new microphone that I'm using. This is a whole new setup. I'm recording on QuickTime, which is not optimal. I know I have a sniffing habit, which may be completely intolerable to a lot of people. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I guess maybe I need a mute button or something. So that's where we're at on all that stuff. Okay, that'll be interesting. Yeah, here they come. Here they come. Here they come. You're sitting on some prime galactic real estate. We just want a piece of it. Boom. Blockade. Yep. And now this system is... Oh! Toast. They're toast. Yeah. There's nothing I'm going to be able to do about that in 4 turns. Failure. When your best just isn't good enough. Oh man, look at this. Oh, and they're bringing their main fleet too. Oof. Oh yeah, we're losing that one. And that one probably, if they decide to go for it. Wow. Well, hey, it was worth a shot. I've done that before. Yeah, often trying to get over aggressive with your expansion, you're not able to get those systems. Or if you do, you're not able to hang on to them. But it's fun, We're recording here, and you want to go for it a little bit. You want to go for some stretch goals. Yeah, that's what it is, stretch goals. So, anyway, we'll call it here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next one, where we find out what happens here as we continue trying to expand and explore. So, thanks. Bye.